Let us lie in wait for the righteous man, because he is inconvenient to us and opposes our actions.
Daily decree, the righteous as a mirror. Let us lie in wait for the righteous man, because he is inconvenient to us and opposes our actions. He reproaches us for sins against the law and accuses us of sins against our training. He professes to have knowledge of God and calls himself a child of the Lord. He became to us a reproof of our thoughts. The very sight of him is a burden to us, because his manner of life is unlike that of others, and his ways are strange. Wisdom of Solomon 2 verse 12 through 15. The audit, managed narratives and legal interference. In the ongoing conflict between street preachers in Chicago and municipal authorities, we see a textbook execution of the inconvenience trap described in the Wisdom of Solomon. When authorities deploy administrative tools, such as noise ordinances and permit requirements to suppress public religious expression, they are not acting out of a neutral concern for public order. They are acting to remove a reproof to their own systems. The incentive, the city's administrative machine, requires total compliance to function without friction. Street preachers, by exercising unmanaged speech and truth-based proclamation, introduce friction into that narrative. The strategy. By arresting individuals under the guise of technical ordinance violations, the authorities attempt to reclassify religious proclamation as a public nuisance, thereby removing the burden of having to confront a counter-narrative. The canonical reality. As warned in the Book of Enoch 47-4, the persecution of the faithful who hang upon the name of the Lord is a structural feature of systems that prioritize state-controlled training over eternal truth. This confirms that these arrests are not isolated incidents of legal misunderstanding, but a consistent response of an unrighteous system to the presence of truth. Daily implementation. To navigate this today. 1. Identify the inconvenience. Recognize that whenever you stand for truth in a way that challenges a managed narrative, you will be labeled inconvenient. Do not view this label as a negative. View it as an indicator that you are effectively performing your role as a reproof to a corrupt system. 2. Audit the procedure. In your own work, ensure that your methodology is beyond reproach. Not because you seek the system's approval, but so that you leave them no technical ordinance to use as a pretext for silencing you. 3. Stand in the truth. The goal of the system is to make you fear the process of being, quote, detained. By keeping your focus on the canonical warning, you neutralize the psychological impact of their administrative tactics. Featured frequency, 852 Hz, awakening intuition. For this decree, we utilize the 852 Hz frequency. This frequency is associated with the activation of the third eye, the dissolution of illusions, and the return to spiritual order. In the face of systemic defilement and the noise of legal intimidation, 852 Hz is the optimal tool to sharpen your perception. It enables you to look past the superficial noise ordinance narratives and see the structural reality of the spiritual warfare occurring beneath the surface. It aids in clearing the fog of manufactured fear, allowing you to maintain the clarity required to continue your research and advocacy, without being swayed by the system's attempts to create confusion or doubt. The algorithm hides these gaps, but we are here to bridge them. The mainstream narrative is a managed container, but truth is found by returning to the original Ethiopian canon, unfiltered by conquest. If this resonates, like, share, and comment. That's how we break the noise. For the full audit, check the pinned comment for the Scion Frequency Hub. There you'll find the historical texts, my frequency research, and our Stewards Marketplace for community-curated, natural products. Join us, support the work, and let's grow this community. Stay in truth, and pray for wisdom and discernment.